Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And my good people, of course, it's another beautiful day, and my work here is just to remind you of some of the importance of training. And my good people, I'd wish us to tackle some bits of Bruce Lee training, and this includes agility, flexibility, we have stamina and power. So let me give you some tips on how you can generally train on all the aspects of the Bruce Lee training. And one of the factors, for example, for flexibility, I can say to attain flexibility you need to work a bit harder, because in all the training sets, the most challenging part of Shaolin Kung Fu training and generally martial arts training is flexibility. And to attain flexibility, you need to do a lot of stretches. Sometimes you need to go an extra mile, okay? You need to go an extra mile in terms of flexibility, so you need to work hard. It is painful, by the way. It's not easy, it's very painful. The procedure of flexibility, you don't attain it in a single day, but you attain it through training. I can say through thorough training and consistency. That's one. And the second thing about stamina, you get it through powerlifting. You can do lifting, you can do weights, you can do your own body weight. This means you can train using your own body as a weight. That means you can do pull-ups. I know when I talk about pull-ups, you understand, guys. And you can do pull-ups, you can do push-ups, and yeah, that's in terms of stamina. And also, to gain stamina on the legs, you can do squats. You can do squats with either weights or your own body weight. That will greatly influence your training, and you'll see the results. The third thing, power. So when I talk about power comes from within, and power in the legs, you can obtain it through number one, squatting, and number two, horse. There is something known as horse stance, the posture in which you lower your body and you maintain a certain position for a duration of time. That means when you do the horse stance, you'll gain a power. And again, power can be obtained through lifting objects. This can be either power lifting or just ordinary lifting. This will greatly influence your power, because you gain power by doing tough exercises or hard training sessions. That's how you obtain power. And the other thing is speed, which is a very influential factors in martial arts training. You cannot perfect your art without speed. So here is what is the most challenging. To obtain speed, actually you need that speed. To obtain it, you need that speed. You obtain speed by training your body to be faster, especially when it comes to punches. To obtain speed, which can effectively be used in a martial arts field, you need to focus on speed training. What you can do to obtain speeds of the hands, you can use obstacles. For example, you can wear heavy gloves, and then you train punches, and ensure you punch with the right speed. Punch as quick as you can, so that you can gain that agility of the body, and you can be conformed to that posture of training thoroughly or improving your speed. And the next thing about speed is you need the speed itself. So how do you obtain speed? For example, when training the speed of the legs, you need to be effective when it comes to jogging. For example, when you are doing the runs, either morning runs or the evening runs, you should actually put in that speed, so that when it comes to performance, you have the speed and you've trained for it. Okay, so that's the next thing. So basically, speed is about the way you train, or the amount of the intensity of the training. That's basically what you'll get in return. And the last thing, I talked about agility. So agility is the state or the pace at which you transit from one move to the other. So basically, agility is just the whole system. How do you transit, maybe from the kicks to the punches, or from one form of martial art training to the other. So basically, you need agility, because agility is a basic component that you need. Your transition should be clean. I hope you are getting it right, okay? So your transition from one move to the other should be clean. That's what we talk about when we term it as agility. And agility, basically, it's a huge component, because it involves the physical state and the emotional and mentality also. So you cannot obtain agility physically, but you should obtain agility both physically, mentally, and as well psychologically. So that's it, guys. And I can give you a certain routine of training, maybe for beginners. There is a set of training in which you train yourself. It is subdivided into different sections, and then you repeat it. To obtain growth, actually, you don't need to do a certain intense training setup, but all you need to do is you need to have a simple routine setup, but you repeat it. Actually, repetition is key. That's why Bruce Lee was saying that it's better a person who tries one type of kick 1,000 times than the other who tries 1,000 different kicks once. Why? Because repetition has power. So, for example, you can do a simple setup. Let's say you do 10 push-ups, but these 10 push-ups, you do 10 push-ups, you rest. You do 10 push-ups, you rest. So you can do 10 push-ups. They are little as they may seem, but when you repeat it 12 times, that is 120 push-ups. That's the same system that you can use in kicking. You can kick 10 times, take a break, kick 10 times again, and the system continues on and on. That also applies in sit-ups and also the pull-ups. So you should do a small set of training so that you don't get exhausted. And after doing that set of training, you repeat it. I hope you're getting it. So if it's that push-up you're doing, you do maybe 10 push-ups, and then after doing 10 push-ups, you have at least 12 repetition. You take some break, you do it, you take some break, you do it, you take some break. And that's one of the most effective ways that Bruce Lee used to train, and it's very applicable. I tried it, and guys, sure, if you try it, you love it too. And guys, as well, I wish you well in your training. The time is right away, so we do a thorough intense training, and that's what we are, because legends are not lazy people. Legends are self-driven, and that's what I'm going to do, so that I become a legend. I'm not yet a legend, but I'm a legend from within. So let's do it, and whatever you put into practice, what will come out. The intensity, the amount of pressure you put on yourself is definitely the amount of output that you my guy will definitely receive. Okay, so let's keep the warrior spirit, let's keep ourselves motivated. We are going to make it. At the beginning, it's always harder. At the end, things tend to get easier. Why? Because we overcome. Okay, so that's it for now, guys. I'm sure we are going to train well. uh, it's about time. As you can see, the whole field is training, and this sport fraternity, this sports facility, everyone is training, and it's the best training place for me, because everyone is busy doing his or her own thing, and that's why I'm here to also do my thing the best way possible. Okay, so let's kick it, let's do it, my guys. And do not feel discriminated, because majority of the people may say training alone is not effective. I can say training alone is effective. All you need to know is you need to understand who you are, and you should know that you are in it alone, my guy. You are in it alone, and one factor I'd like you to have, just have the self-driven mentality, just have the self-driven state of mind, in that you are alone, and you fight for your own battle. Okay, I want you to be in a state that you fight for your own battle. It doesn't matter where you are, whether you are alone or with a group, but what you need to do is you need that warrior spirit, in that even if you are alone, you'll do the right thing and you'll focus. So that's it for now, my good people. I love you all. Let's kick in. My name is Master Ma, the legendary Kung Fu master, and I hope we train together, we obtain good results. So that's it for now, my guys. I hope you're doing well. Let's keep training, let's keep pushing. At the end of the day, we'll definitely get it right. Until next time, let's meet on our next video, guys.